twice.
Well, here we get to see Dan Severn again. In the rematch against Yoji Anjoh, I'm sure Yoji Anjoh wants to get back that, reclaim that loss. He wants to take that loss back by beating Dan tonight.
Yes, it was a bit of an upset, wasn't it? Anjoh in his distinctive leopard skin tights, Severn in the black trunks. And Severn looking confident, Ted.
Very confident, and like we see his record, he's only lost to Takada. This is his 5th fight tonight. He's always proven to be very confident. That's probably his great experience in amateur wrestling and sambo.
He seems to have tied up Anjoh in the ropes.
No, you see what happened is Dan Severn was going for that belly-to-back German suplex. Anjoh knew it was coming, and that's what knocked him out last time. And he was escaping to the ropes, but he got caught that time with a belly-to-belly suplex.
Oh, and Severn making a very quick impact.
And Anjoh escaping to the ropes continually. He doesn't want those suplexes. As we know, Dan Severn, he's a world amateur wrestling heavyweight champion, and he's also a national sambo champion, which is the Russian-Mongolian form of submission wrestling.
Well, there's a one-point grab. He's developed by Severn. It looks as though Anjoh was making outside of the ropes rather than making it to the ropes.
And every time Dan Severn grabs Anjoh, that's Dan Severn's game. Anjoh knows that, and you notice that he just dives for the ropes trying to escape that. He doesn't want to be on the ground with Dan Severn. Dan Severn has too much weight, experience, and maybe possibly even wrestling skill advantage on the ground.
Well, it was referee Wada's shoot sign that was signaled there. We saw Anjoh making it to the ropes. 15-13, Severn leads.
If Anjoh can manage to reverse one of those submissions and catch Dan Severn, he does have enough submission skill to be able to win. But I think that's a slim chance.
Nice evasion there by Severn as Anjoh missing with that kick.
Anjoh's a little bit overexcited, I think. He knows he has to win this with strikes, and that's why he's sticking to strikes. And every time they get in a clinch on the ground, Anjoh's continually trying to escape. He just wants to be in that standing position because that's his chance. That's his game. Dan Severn doesn't have good defense against the striking techniques.
But he seems to be developing a very, very good lead and dominating the early part of this bout. Referee Wada's shoot signs have all been targeted towards Anjoh.
Well, one thing, Dan, like I've said, his defensive techniques against the striking is not that good, but he is aware of his weakness, and that's why he does try to stick on his opponent like glue, take him down, and stick to his wrestling skills.
Well, as we see here, Anjoh pulls a point back. 14-13, Severn leads. Oh, but the kicks are going to work.
Anjoh's a little bit too far away to put some weight into those kicks. The kicks are very effective, but they're not as effective as they could be. Anjoh should be putting more weight behind that, but he just seems to be scared to get too close to Dan Severn and being grabbed like that.
I don't think Severn's actually giving him the chance. He seems to have done his homework, seems confident, catching the kicks and taking Anjoh down and getting to work on the ground.
That's one trouble we see with a lot of wrestlers. Even though they block the striking techniques, they don't move in after that. They just stay there, they survive, they block. But, you know, after 10 or 20 kicks, you know, 2 or 3 are bound to get in.
I agree. Severn almost kneeing him into the ropes there. Shoot sign for referee Wada, getting no response from Anjoh.
That was incomplete, but once again, Anjoh in a bad position. He's in the danger zone. Dan Severn's got Anjoh in a position exactly where he wants him to be. He's going for that arm lock right now. Going for those sambo submissions.
As you say, there's a 10-year gap here. 7:36, Anjoh only 26, but Severn using his amazing fitness. We know these sambo wrestlers can be fit.
Back of the head, and Anjoh's in trouble. That stunned him. He doesn't know where he is right now.
No, but he knows where the ropes are. He looks in trouble. Referee Wada checking to see if he's okay. Severn on his feet.
First they called that a rope break, but now they're calling it a down. There was a little bit mix-up on the judgment right there.
Well, there's certainly no mix-up with who's leading this bout so far. Severn, 14-9.
Severn is really using his weight advantage. He's really using that extra weight to his advantage, as you see right there with that nice throw. Now he's trying to set up it looks like a full Nelson, but no, now he's going for a hammerlock.
Yeah, he almost threw Anjoh like a rag doll then.
He could be going for the clock hit. That's it. Ooh, that's dangerous. Did you see how far Anjoh's arm was bent back? He could have snapped it.
Yes,
Look at that.
That's dangerous. There's no shoot